wonder if anybody got beer sponsors. You see that? I'm still working with XSplit. Y'all just said, I wonder if anybody got a beer sponsor. Hey, make a little, hey, sponsor me. But what's going on YouTube? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy L. Roy. Y'all know the motto. It's a mag life, baby. It's old time, family time, game time. You might hear the little mag squad in the background, but we all confined to the house. I don't know what else to tell you. Y'all know what's going on. Ain't no need to mention it again. It's already everywhere. But it's the weekend. It's Friday. It's about 10:45 at the time of this video. You might get it later on tonight, early in the morning. Depends how long it take to edit it. But I hope everybody gonna have a pleasant weekend. Do what you can. Spend time with the family, you know. There's a few new movies coming out this week. Gonna order them off Prime, Hulu, YouTube, whoever the service you're gonna use. Pop the popcorn, get with the fam, sit down in front of the TV and enjoy that. But excuse me. You know, the other day I posted a video. Google had released the doo-doo. Hey, that kills me. But you know, I took a few extra days off work, so I figured since we can't do nothing, we'll see what the doo-doo is like. And if you don't know what I mean by the doo-doo, I'm talking Google Stadia. Initially, when it first released, I know it got a lot of bad reviews. A lot of people wasn't pleased with it. Some people ordered the Founders Edition and literally just held on to the box. I guess it's memorabilia. And I guess during this time, you know, they went ahead and cracked it out. Some of them still wondering why they paid for it. Was the purchase even necessary? But I signed up for it. All you need is a active Google account, and you can get the free pro trial for 2 months. But that's my problem. I'm better off just showing it to you. All right, hold up. First of all, it's like what, $10 a month. You got a library of games that you claim, and that's about it. You playing it off the Google service, but it's like, why? And of course, you know you can play it on the go. It was released to what? Chrome OS. You had the Pixel phones. You had the Chromecast. In February, they updated it. Now you can play it on Galaxy phones, Razer phones, and Asus Republic of Gamer phones. They got plans in the future for an update to integrate it with YouTube, you know, for the share feature and stuff like that. But it's like the library of games is just, it's fucking horrible, man. I mean, $10 a month ain't a lot of money, but I think it's money you can keep in your pocket and waste on something else. Just like I said, just let me show it to you. This what you got right here. This what you come up with. This the home screen. When you first sign up, you know, it tell you you're a pro. Whatever your username you select, you know, it displays that as well. But everything else is quite disappointing. Let's just, like I said, get games. Let's go get some games. And the first screen you get, as you see right here, is all the free games you get for being a pro Stadia member, which is not a lot. And then it's a bunch of shit for me myself I never heard of. You know, I play a lot of the mainstream games. You know, a lot of ones that get the most advertisement, the most TV time, you know, stuff like that. But here your lineup. You can see it. I'm still read it off to you. You got Destiny 2 the collection, Grid, Guild, Serious Sam collection, Spitlings, Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. I think that's that, you know, indie developers. Steam World Dig 2, Steam World Quest, Hand of the Gilgamesh, and Thumper. These last games right here, these last 5, I don't even have no idea what the hell those is. Never seen them till now. So either I just don't follow games enough, or I'm living on a rock. I don't know what it is. Just never heard of them. I mean, so what are they really offering? Because the only games I really heard of on this list is Destiny 2, of course, Grid, of course, and Guilt. You know, I've seen it in a couple of places. But it's like, oh my God, why? Now I know they in competition, right? You got the Xbox X Cloud, which is to me a hell of a lot better because they offer more games. They offer better games to me, and the on the go maybe a little better. I don't know. I haven't even I haven't tried. They claim it with Google Stadia. You got 720, 60 frames, and that's at 10 megabytes a second. You got the 1080 with the high dynamic range at 20 megabytes a second. Then you get the 4K high dynamic range with 60 frames a second at 35 megabytes. At 35. God damn it, I done did it again. Excuse me, y'all. At I'm gonna ruin my keyboard. At what's that? 35 megabytes a second. So it's like you get the good resolutions, but why? What's the need of playing bullshit games that look good? But we're gonna go further into it. We're gonna go further. So we're just gonna check out the full store completely, just for what they got at the time. I don't know how the rotation is or when they change games, how they upload games, but for right now, if you start your free trial, this is what you're gonna get. You check out the store. Of course, headline is Red Dead Redemption. Of course, and you got the pro price. So typically this is a $60 game, but if you're a pro member, you get it for $47.99. As we stated, they got the free pro games. Then you got the Stadia Pro deals. Let's go ahead and look at it and see what you get at what price. See what I mean by the selection? You got 4 games in here. 4. Kind. Typically $20. You can get it for $10. Pro members. Red Dead Redemption 2, the special edition and ultimate edition. $47.99, regular $60. You see it. The special edition, $80. You can get it for $50. You might as well say $54. The ultimate edition, $100. You can get it for $60. So you can get it like at the standard price for the ultimate edition. Then you got Tomb Raider, definitive edition, regularly $20. Now you can get it at $10. But the selection for the pro deals is trash. I don't even know what the fuck Kind is. I know the other 2 games, but are those games still really, worth the price of what they're trying to sell it to you for? You're already paying $10 a month. Yeah, you got Xbox Live Gold, you got PS Plus, which do the same thing. They give you games at a subscription. You download it to your library. Takes up space on your hard drive. If you lose your PS Plus, then you can't play the games. I think it's gonna be the same instance here. You quit paying for it, you can't play it. But like I said, it's a virtual library. So now, if you don't even have the internet, you can't play it. On console, it'll tell you when you load a game. Network features are disabled because you don't have online or the game isn't updated. So that's pretty much horrible. Let's go back. Let's go view some more. You got the new releases. Newest game up here being that was recently released not too long ago, Doom Eternal. But deluxe edition, standard edition, full price. The Crew. Who in the hell is still playing The Crew? If you still play The Crew, leave the comments below. Just let me know that you're still playing it. You got Tom Clancy's Division. All the bundles. They still full price. Might as well be full price if it ain't. What's it? $30, $60. That's for the Warlords edition, and then the Warlords Ultimate edition. It's $80. But that's your new releases. Why? Let's go back. Then you got more to discover, which is add-ons, just like in all the games and stuff like that. Pay the extra money, get the extra currencies, looks, stuff like that. Some more games down here. Man, just let's go look at all game selection. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? So I'm paying $10 a month to pay full price for something I would never own. Hell, even if I don't have a Xbox Live Gold or even the PS Plus. Even if I go to the stores, I buy the games. They're on my hard drive. They're mine. These here, it don't work like that. If you're not a pro member, you're gonna pay these full prices. You get your few free games and everything else is standard. So to me, to be a pro for $10 a month, to me it's not worth it. Now, I haven't downloaded any of these games. Well, I ain't gonna say download. I haven't claimed any of these games, none whatsoever. So I haven't played it to see how the gameplay will be. But the game collection is really not much. I mean, you got Final Fantasy 15, Farming Simulator, Football Manager. I don't even know one person who ever played the Football Manager. Hell, they either playing, ain't no other football game besides Madden. Just Dance. But like I said, if you could just have a console and just go buy the hard copies of these games, what's the point of having it up here? It's just a waste of money. Now, let's go back to when I grew up, when you had the legacy consoles. You had Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. It wasn't too many games on them consoles that you didn't play. At that time, it was great. Everybody enjoyed that stuff. But, the first streaming service was introduced in 1994. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm going to. It was SEGA TV. SEGA TV lasted roughly 4 years. It ended in 1998. A lot of people didn't agree with the price at that time. With the it was $15 a month with a $25 activation fee. I kind of like what your cable services is doing now. They don't charge you no activation fee, but you still get charged monthly for having their hardware. So same case, same scenario. So if you purchase the SEGA TV, you got an adapter in the mail. You didn't need no internet. You didn't need anything. It hooked up coax cable. Put the adapter in the Sega Genesis, put the coax cable in, and you had access to Sega's library. Now, like I said, price at that time, people didn't agree with it, but the game library was a whole lot better. There was no internet connection. As I stated, it was coax cable, and it was done through TCI and Time Warner. It was the Sega channel, So you had 50 games a month that rotated with weekly and bi-weekly updates. But like I said, name a game back then that you really didn't like on Sega. They offered games such as Mega Man, Sonic and Knuckles, and I played the hell out of Sonic. I played the hell out of Sonic and Knuckles. You had Street Fighter 2. They hosted tournaments, where you can win prizes and stuff like that. And I know some, the EA games, they do that. Esports, they do the same thing. They took over that part. But, all that came along with Sega. Sega started that. But like I said, that Sega service back then was a lot better to me, just because of the games. You didn't have to pay for the games. You just paid for the service. That was it. So you had instant access to the Sega library at that time with monthly updates. So it's like, to me, Sega Channel was the best, especially compared to Sony. I mean, not Sony, to Google Stadia. I mean, and they released this Stadia to be in a competition with who was it? I think it was like I said, XCloud. You know, PlayStation Now, which was straight ass. It was garbage. And the Nvidia GeForce. I never got to try that, so I don't know how that panned out. But to me, if you still had Sega TV around, you was better off getting that than this. I promise you, you'll have more time, more fun with the Sega TV than you would with Google Stadia, or as I like to say, the doo-doo. Hell, the free games is ass. It ain't worth it. To me, it's not worth it. Not for the selection of games, not for the price. If that's the case, you might as well stick with your consoles and your PCs, your Steams and your Xbox Live Gold and your PlayStation Plus, because this is just a waste of money. Excuse me, y'all, I'm laughing. My wife back there having an old lady moment, but
I'm sorry.
but I'm just saying though, man. I mean, to me, like I said, save your money, hold on to it. You know, Google has released a lot of services in the past that just didn't make it, and to me, I don't think games are at a state right now to where we want to stream everything. You know, you got the collectors; they still want hard copies and such like that. And like I said, you know, the state of PlayStation Now, you got it's apples, not apples to oranges, but you know what's up in there. You got some that like it, you got some that don't. The selection of games is really not that great. I haven't seen much good reviews on it. So just stick with what you already know. If you got a PlayStation, you got an Xbox, you got a PC, just stick with that. You know, because the Stadia, it really ain't serving no justice. It ain't serving no purpose. Like I said, it's a virtual library. So if for some reason your internet got disconnected, services went down, it ain't like you can go up here and click these games and play them offline. Especially, if it's a game with just a story mode, you SOL because you're connected to a server. So I think they need to let go of it. We still got a better chance, but like I said, to me, you got Sega TV. They started this. It lasted 4 years. Can't say how, you judge the success. I'm comparing like apple and oranges. Look at the times, look at the eras, but it was good, especially at that time. So y'all let me know. Leave your comments below. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Me, I'll probably go ahead and delete it now. I ain't even gonna worry about this free 2 months. It really ain't worth it. But it's your boy Elroy. Like I told you before, it's a mag life. It's overtime, family time, game time. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I drop a video, when I go live. It's the weekend, so catch me on Twitch. I'll be up there. That Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm gonna be on that. Check me out. But like I said, get at me. Let me know what you think. Holla at your boy.